Judges ready?
Yep.
Opponents ready?
You're not doing that.
Jimmy, if you're watching this, wish us luck. On a cavernous space, soundproofed walls, and in the center, a drum set. Seated at it, in a sweat-marked white tee, eyes zeroed on a single-stroke roll, is Andrew Neiman.
Suddenly, a man appears. What's your name?
I'm Andrew Neiman, sir.
And what year are you?
I'm a first year, sir.
So you know who I am.
Oh, yes, sir.
And you know I'm looking for players.
Yes, sir.
Well, then why did you stop playing? Did I ask you to start playing again?
Well, no.
I believe I asked you why you stopped playing, and well, your version of an answer was to turn into some sort of a wind-up drummer monkey.
I know, I misunderstood.
Show me your rudiments. The band meets at 6 a.m. Don't be late. How's your drumming going, Andy?
Well, actually, it's going spectacularly well. I was just accepted into Schaefer's top jazz orchestra, and they're one of the best in the country. And I've just made a core member, which means I get to play in competitions and stuff now. I'm one of the youngest they have. Drummer Andrew Neiman struggles to prove himself to, well,
himself. Through a series of conversations with his own self-conscience, Andrew pursues his dream to become one of the greatest musicians of the 20th century, right alongside the legendary Charlie Parker.
And all the while, his controlling band director, Terrence Fletcher, aims to craft Neiman into his own musician,
using intimidation, mind games, and violence.
By Damien Chazelle is Whiplash.
The door bursts open and Fletcher marches in carrying a stack of sheet music.
Sudden tension and utter silence.
Fletcher sets the music down and stares at the band, deadly serious and silently judging.
And then, he smiles.
We got a new squeaker today, people. Andrew Neiman. Just 19 years old. Isn't he cute? Alright, gang. Whiplash. Neiman, just try your best. Neiman fills, rolling down the toms, and Fletcher grins. Oh, we got Buddy Rich here, people. A little bit of trouble there, but not a problem. Let's pick it up from 17, all right? You're not quite my tempo. Here. You're dragging just a bit. You're rushing.
Andrew plays, expecting another stop, but it doesn't come.
Fletcher nods, as if satisfied, and then slowly he turns and picks up a chair and proceeds to hurl it directly at Andrew's head. Now, why do you think I've hurled a chair at your head, Neiman?
I don't know.
Oh, yes, you do.
There's the tempo.
So, were you rushing, or were you dragging?
I don't know.
Well, then start counting.
5, 6, 7, 8,
4. Damn it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Keep counting.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So, was I rushing, or was I dragging?
Rushing?
So you do know the difference. Now I swear to God, if you ever try and sabotage my band again. God, is that a tear in your eye? Or are you one of those single tear people, Neiman? You got any friends, Andrew?
Well, no, not really. But Charlie Parker didn't have any friends until a cymbal was thrown at his head.
And that's your idea of success?
Well, becoming the greatest musician of the 20th century would be anybody's idea of success.
Look, dying broke, drunk, and full of heroin at the age of 34 is not my idea of success.
Yes, but I'd rather die broke and drunk at 34 and have somebody talk about it than die sober at 90 and have nobody remember me.
Alright, gang. The new chart is by the door. Pick it up on your way out. Rehearsal starts at 9 tonight, so will you have until then to learn it? And Neiman, you mind staying a bit? Listen, I came across a kid practicing the other night, and, well, you know we've got this big competition coming up this weekend, and I want those charts to be in their top shape. So, well, I guess what I'm saying is I'm gonna give him a shot at it.
But I can play that part.
Come again.
Well, it's my part.
Well, actually, it's my part. And will I decide who I'm going to lend it to? So face it, you lost the part.
Look, you can't do this!
I can't. Right. Because you've become such a goddamned expert in exactly what I can or cannot do.
Yes, because I've earned that part!
Earned! You've never earned a thing. Does the name Sean Casey mean anything to you? Last month he hung himself in his apartment.
But what does this have to do with me?
Sean suffered from severe anxiety and depression, and it started during his time as Fletcher's student.
Yeah, but so what?
So? Well, let's make sure that this can never happen to another student of Fletcher's again. I mean, Fletcher would never know that it was us who spoke up.
We follow as Andrew passes a jazz club on the next block, when suddenly he stops because inside is Fletcher.
Neiman. I don't know if you know this, but, well, I'm not teaching at Schaefer anymore.
Yeah. Well, I heard about that. Well, did you quit?
Not quite. Some kid. Yeah, I don't know who. They got him to say a few choice things about me. Though why anybody would have anything but sugar and honey to say about me is a mystery. You know, Neiman, I don't think anybody understood exactly what it was I did at Schaefer. I mean, I wasn't there to conduct. Any idiot can move his hands and keep tempo. It's about pushing people, you know, far beyond what's expected of them. Because without it, I mean, Christ, without it, you're depriving the world of its next Charlie Parker. But I am conducting some, though. And this pro band I'm opening with in a few weeks, even our drummer isn't cutting it. And I'm using the studio band playlist Whiplash. And I need someone who knows those charts inside and out. Why don't you take the weekend to think about it?
It's one of Carnegie Hall's greatest theaters. Capacity 1,200.
I know it was you.
Fletcher appears.
You're the reason I'm not working at Schaefer anymore. Why do you think I invited you here in the first place? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we're going to start things off with an old favorite of mine. It's called Upswingin'.
What? Andrew looks at his sheet music. Whiplash. Andrew turns to the saxophone's sheet music. Upswinging. To the bassist sheet music. Upswinging.
The band explodes into Upswingin'. Horns blasting, saxes wailing. Oh, it's fast, furious, half Latin, half swing.
Andrew doesn't even play at first. He doesn't want to destroy this. But he has no choice.
Oh, he plays.
But he can't keep up. Tears welling up in his eyes.
The chart is over. Well, I guess you don't have it. Feeling crushed, humiliated, and nauseated,
Andrew picks up new sticks and trains his eyes back on Fletcher. This will not be the end. Andrew launches into a double time. He is not afraid anymore. Instead, his eyes are glassy, hollowed out, and hungry. There's a rage in them that we haven't seen before, like a master dancer, moving so fast yet precise. He is unafraid now, a machine, all limbs moving in a sustained frenzy, sweat splashing, mouth open, eyes blazing.
More!
He built it further, going beyond what even he'd expected for himself. Every limb, every component, everything building up, up, up.
Fletcher looks at Neiman.
And his instrument sticks his face. Then it's Charlie Parker. Fletcher's only Charlie Parker.